Hey guys, welcome to part 7 of the Team Rose playthrough in Sonic Heroes. So last time we went through Hang Castle and Mystic Mansion, and we got the 6 Chaos Emerald, and now we're going to be moving on into Egg Fleet right now. So yep, as I've said back in, what is it, in Team Sonic's playthrough, yep, this is actually my second favorite stage in the entire game, and yep, and I really love the set pieces that it has, you know, pretty much like a lot of, you know, sections you can go through and whatnot, and yeah. Okay, so as what Big said right there, you know, you gotta watch out for the targets under your, under you, like, you gotta watch out for the targets on the ground, you know, because that's when the, you know, the cameras can actually aim where you are, so, yeah, you definitely gotta be careful, but, you know, at least, you know, at least when you know what to do here, like, I don't think, you know, you'll be having a lot of problems with the cannons and whatnot, so, here we go. Here we go, let's use our umbrella. I messed up right there. And seriously though, I really, like I said, back in, what is it? You know, like I said back in Team Sonic's playthrough, the music for this stage is fantastic. It is so amazing, I really love it a lot. You know, it's definitely one of my favorite soundtracks, and not only Sonic Heroes, but probably in the entire series. If you know, to be honest, because because pretty much the Sonic series has been known for its awesome tracks, you know, and like I don't know, like most of them sound pretty great. So yeah, and a fun fact, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys may know by now, but yeah, Crush 40 actually are actually the ones that you know, that sang the theme song for this game, you know, Sonic Heroes. So, and yeah, I have to say it's definitely one of my favorite main themes of a Sonic game. Maybe along with what is it? Maybe along with, say, Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure 2 and Endless Possibilities from Sonic Unleashed. And yes, I know you know, Crush 40 didn't actually do you know the main theme of that game. But yeah, I have to say, like, most of the soundtracks in Sonic games, like, I don't know, they're just pretty amazing. So yeah, all right, here we go. Here we go. So yep. Honestly, during this play, you don't actually have to worry about getting hit by the cannons. So yeah. So yeah, like they don't actually tell you to duck down or up. Yeah. Yeah, honestly though, yeah, as I said back in part 5, no, part 4, back in part 4, you know, as I've said, you know, big stages in Sonic Adventure were just a pain in the butts. I'm pretty sure, you know, everyone on YouTube really doesn't like, a lot of people on YouTube really hate Big's gameplay in Sonic Adventure, and I happen to be one of them. So yeah, it's just not very good. I never really enjoyed it, but honestly, I was able to get through it easily when I first played it. On the GameCube, but and I think especially on the Dreamcast. I can't remember if I already beaten, you know. Sorry, not Dream. Did I say Dreamcast? I meant let's see, the Xbox the Xbox Live port. Sorry, and yeah, I can't remember if I've already beaten it. Oh yeah, this thing right here. Yeah, you can actually do a big belly flop on it, and it can actually go really higher. This doesn't actually appear in the other team's version of the stage, so I think it only appears for Team Rose. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, Big's gameplay in Sonic Adventure was not very good. Like, I happen to be one of the people on YouTube who really despise it. You know, like, because sometimes catching Froggy can be such a pain in the butt at times. So yeah. Yeah, as I've said, I can't remember if I've already beaten like the Xbox Live port. I'll have to check and see maybe after this video. So yeah, alright, here we go. And there we go. We beat Egg Fleet like a boss. So yeah, as usual, you know, Team Rosa stages are going to be really short. I mean, they don't really go through a lot of sections that the other teams do. So yeah, alright.
We're like awesome.
Heck yeah, we're awesome. So yeah. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much gonna, talk a little bit more about Sonic Mania Plus, because I think there are a few stuff about Sonic Mania Plus that I did not mention back in part 6. But yeah, and we're gonna be moving on to Final Fortress here.
Here we are.
So yeah.
It's quite overwhelming. I've got to pull myself together.
And throughout this play, and throughout Team Rosa's playthrough, Big is constantly gonna keep on saying Froggy. Yeah, honestly though, I can agree though. Like, it was kind of funny, like in what cutscene of Sonic Adventure that was also in Sonic Switch, which is pretty much a fan-made series. Where Big was like, I must say Froggy or something like that. I have to say, like I said, I really love John St. John as Big. I really love John St. John as Big. I really like his funny voice. I really like the funny voice that he gives him. Like, it's just too darn hilarious. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna talk a little bit more about Sonic Mania Plus. So yeah, because there are a few stuffs about Sonic Mania Plus that I didn't feature in part 6. So yeah, so Sonic Mania Plus features in Encore mode. Right. Okay, I'm gonna use the Team Blast glitch right here. But yeah, yeah, it features in Encore mode, where you can actually you can get characters by breaking let's see, the warping item boxes, and then yeah, and I actually found it interesting that you can actually switch between the two characters that you play as. It's pretty much like this game. It's pretty much like this game where you can switch between characters. I can pretty much hop in any section and whatnot. And yeah, because I think that was the main thing that I was talking about in that video. It's where like, in addition to Mighty the Armadillo and Ray the Flying Squirrel being playable, yeah, I have to say it was pretty great. Like, I do like the colors of the level. I like how different they made the level designs in that game. Like, for example, Green Hill is actually somewhere. Like, they actually made the sunset setting in Green Hill Zone, which pretty much looks more like Sunset Hill Zone from Sonic Adventure 3. I think that's what it's called. So yeah, here we go. And yeah, and I think Chemical Plants. I think it has some blue setting. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe specifically the background specifically the background. And yeah, and I like how in Oil Ocean, I just recently watched Brain Scratch Commentary's latest parts of Sonic Mania Plus. Like, that was the first time I actually saw the recolor of Oil Ocean. And I gotta say, it does look pretty great. So yeah, I'm so glad to actually be watching their playthrough, seeing as how a certain guy decided to quit YouTube. But yeah, I'll address that in a future video. So yeah. Yep, and Amy is actually the second character to actually reference the egg here, so that's pretty neat. Aw, man. Dang it, I wanted Big to say it, because yeah, at one point, like in the Mystic Mansion and in this stage, Big actually says, "Oh, we're gonna hit it." And oh my god, that is just really funny. I literally just burst out laughing when I first heard him say that back when I was younger playing this game. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Like I said, like John St. John, he does an amazing job as Big the Cat. Like, where he just sounds like really funny. So yeah. Alright, so we're now going to be moving on into the final special stage, which is stage 7, obviously. So here we go. Alright, so yeah, I think this one is a little bit difficult, but surprisingly, I actually did a few practice runs on this stage, and it was I managed to get it real easily. So yeah. Yeah, but there are certain times in these special stages where sometimes the character will move incredibly slow, or slip out the walls for some reason. So yeah, that's pretty much one of the most annoying things about these special stages. And oh, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Dang it, we almost made it. Dang it. Oh my god. All right, can we do this? Watch out for these bombs. You know, because if you hit the bombs, you can actually lose some of the boost gauge if you hit some of the bombs. So if you hit some of the spike bombs. So right, here we go. Okay, come on. Yeah, during the special stages, you can either mash the you know, the attack button or the attack button, or just hold it down. I do recommend holding it down so you can actually get a lot faster. And there we go, boys. We got the final Chaos Emerald. Heck yeah. So yeah, surprisingly, I was able to get all these emeralds in one try. So yeah, pretty nice. All right, heck yeah. And yes, and yes, you and to those who say that never beat Metal Madness, you actually have to collect all the Chaos Emeralds in order to get to that stage. So yeah, I'll explain more into the final part.
Dr. Eggman!
Froggy, where are you?
It's your fault that Sonic and I are together. You're going to regret this for the rest of your life.
Enough of this. Hey, creep, me. Time to make your payback. I'll show you what real evil is.
Okay, so we're gonna be facing the Egg Emperor for the second time, and yep, he pretty much does the same thing as he does, you know, when we find out his Team Sonic, you know, because he's always gonna be saying, take this, and yeah, that, ha ha ha, whatever. So yeah, so yeah, basically, you know, you just gotta do the same thing as before.
That robot won't charge us when there's enough distance. Once they charge, they'll get much harder.
So yep, as usual, you just gotta stay left behind, so just to make sure he does not go charging at you. So yeah, all right, here we go. Yeah, you gotta make sure to take out these cannons first, you know, before attacking the robot. So yeah, all right, here we go. Oh, and we got Team Blast right off the bat. Pretty cool. All right, here we go. Take that down. All right, here we go. Can we do this? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention though. During Big's last combo sequence, he can actually he actually has invincibility. He actually has invincibility frames when he does it, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think probably just to make things a lot easier. All right. Ah, dang it. Okay, let's do this. Alright, hopefully he doesn't charge. Alright, good, he didn't charge. Nice. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I gotta say though, like, yeah, I think throughout most of the Sonic games, and I'm not sure about Sonic 06, and I'm not sure in Sonic 06 if Eggman had like had a repetitive line or something, but yeah, like throughout most of his fights, like he just says the exact same quote over and over again, and like it just gets whoa, okay, yeah, it just gets really repetitive. But like sometimes, like, I don't know, like some of them are pretty much internet memes. Like, I don't know, some of them are pretty much internet memes. You know, like I know in Sonic Adventure during the boss against the Egg Piper, he says, you know, he says, "Get a load of this," and then in one of the boss fights in Shadow the Hedgehog, he says, you know, the more, you know what they say, the more the merrier. You know, something like that. And yeah, that does get like it is repetitive, but at the same time, you know, really funny. So yeah. And we just lost our shield right there. Okay, I want to finish it. Oh, okay, come on. Okay, I'm gonna. Dang it. Alright. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, I'm gonna take out these cannons. They're just really annoying. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. We still got him. Very nice. And Eggman is down. Heck yeah. And there we go. That was the Egg Emperor. I wanted to finish it off with Amy. I wanted to finish it off with Amy because she had an interesting quote at the end of this. But yeah.
Dr. Eggman, please stop being bad.
Froggy!
Alright, so with that, folks, the Team Rose playthrough in Sonic Heroes has reached its conclusion. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed Team Rose's playthrough, because honestly they're not actually my favorite team to play as, but they're pretty decent and they don't really leave a lot to be desired. So yeah, yeah, apparently like a lot of people's problem with this game, like the major flaw about this game, like I should say, is that you actually have to play as all 4 teams in order to get to the last story. And yeah, I can agree that can be quite a pain in the butt. Like, I don't know. I don't remember, like, through the times I've been playing this game when I was a kid, having to play as all 4 teams and, collecting the Chaos Emeralds in those special stages, which are pretty janky and, like, I don't know, somehow just have, like, awful and, like, schizophrenic controls, so... But yeah, like I really do like Team Rose, and as I've said back in part 1, to those who've never played Sonic Heroes before, I highly recommend you should play Team Rose first. I highly recommend you should play as Team Rose first because the levels are really short and easy, and and most of them are pretty self-explanatory and straightforward. So yeah, I do recommend playing as them first. So yeah, but yeah. There's not really that much I should say about them, so yeah, but I really like playing as Amy in this game, and honestly, like, I think this game is probably one of her best, probably one of the best games she's playable in. I mean, one of the best games that she's playable in, because if you hold the A button after jumping, she can actually do a hammer glide, and yeah, and that is necessarily good for reaching sections that are reaching the sections over the bottomless pits and whatnot. So, and yeah, and obviously, well, probably not, but when Cream doesn't have the when Amy doesn't have the sorry, not Amy, when Cream doesn't have the other teammates with her, she can actually send Cheese to attack enemies, much like Sonic Advance 2 and 3. And Big is pretty fun to play as, compared to Sonic Adventure, where his gameplay was all crud, but yeah, he's actually fun. He is actually fun to play with in this game. I really do like how where Amy and Cream hop on his shoulders, and then Big can hit them using his fishing rod like a baseball bat. So yeah, this is Team Rose. They don't really, yeah, I highly recommend playing as Team Rose first. To those who've never played this game before, I'm pretty sure everyone on YouTube pretty much knows about Sonic Heroes at this point. So yeah. And I kind of like the song for Team Rose. I think it's called Follow Me, and I can't recall who actually sang it. I forgot to read that part in the credits, but yeah. Usually I'm not really a fan of girl songs, to be honest. With the exception of of the theme song of a live action TV series called Every Which Way. So yeah, you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but I just look it up. So. Yeah, and obviously, for some reason, since I'm playing this on my Xbox 360, the cutscenes are audible and there's nothing I can do about it. I wanted to get the original Xbox to play this game, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. So, yeah. So yeah, that was Team Rose, and so yep, that was Team Rose, and yeah, I guess I'm just gonna, pretty much talk about maybe Sonic Mania Plus. I don't know. I think I've already mentioned like a couple things about it. Since you can have since there's an encore mode, and you can play as Mighty and Ray, and yeah. One neat thing I like about Mania Plus when playing as Mighty is that he is actually, from what I've heard, he's actually invulnerable to spike balls, to where, because I actually saw it in Brain Scratch commentaries playthrough, because he actually bounced, like he actually had Mighty bounce off the spikes like nobody's business. So I don't know, maybe since he's an armadillo, and he has a shield and whatnot, yeah, he can actually bounce off spikes and whatnot. So yeah, so anyway guys, that was it for the Team Rose playthrough in Sonic Heroes. So the next playthrough I am going to cover is Team Chaotix. So yeah, Team Chaotix definitely my second favorite team to play as, next to Team Sonic. So yeah, and again, I'm not sure if I'm going to do Team Dark, probably not, because because some of their stages are really long. So yeah, I'm just kind of indifferent to that. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it for this part of that's it for the final part of the Team Rose playthrough in Sonic Heroes. Hope you enjoyed, and for the next part, we're going to be doing Team Chaotix's levels. So yeah, so anyway guys, I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. So take care.